Good, happy Friday evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Sports with Riley King. We have a lot of sports to cover this evening, so let's get started. First up, your week number 3 of Friday Night Football schedule. Let's see what games are being played tonight. Pembroke at West, that started at 6 p.m. Keene at Nashua South, that started at 6:30 p.m. Winnacunnet at Spalding, that started at 6:30 p.m. Lebanon at Monadnock, that started at 6:30 p.m. Timberland at Londonderry, that will start at 7 p.m. South Egan at Alpine, that will start at 7 p.m. Pelham at Milford, that starts at 7 p.m. Hollis Brookline at Conval, that starts at 7 p.m. Nashua North at Dover, that will start at 7 p.m. Merrimack at Exeter, that will start at 7 p.m. Concord at Salem at Memorial Field, Concord, that starts at 7 p.m. Windham at Memorial, that starts at 7 p.m. Hillsborough Deering / Hopkinton at Kearsarge Mount Royal, that will start at 7 p.m. Somersworth at Laconia, that will start at 7 p.m. Bishop Brady at Raymond, that will start at 7 p.m. Kingswood at Hanover, that will start at 7 p.m. Pinkerton at Central, that starts at 7:15 p.m. In Stevens Interlake / Maltonborough, that starts at 8 p.m. And that's a look at your week number 3 Friday Night Football schedule. We will have all your scores tomorrow morning on the Riley King Network. And WMUR has teamed up with the New Hampshire Food Bank and the football high school community to try to tackle hunger in New Hampshire. And tonight's schedule for donation collection is at Milford versus Pelham. So if you go to that game, make sure you bring a food item for the food pantry. West Band plays live on WMUR. Let's take a look at the video.
We're here today to tell you good folks about Cozy Cabin Rustics Furniture and Mattress Bargain Barn. We only use real logs, hardwoods, and reclaimed barn boards to build our quality furniture. And the best prices on mattresses made by Simmons and Serta.
Now at 3 convenient locations. Hey, yo.
Here we go, Friday Night Football, week number 3. It's the West Blue Knights hosting the Pembroke Spartans, one of 18 games on the schedule. For us right now, it's the Manchester West Marching Blue Knights. They're going to play Michael Bublé's Sway for us. Are you ready, Blue Knights? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. There's your Marching Blue Knights, 48 members strong, and they also have some cheerleaders and football players in the band as well.
Okay, and there you go. They sounded wonderful. Patriots release Antonio Brown saying it's best to move in a different direction. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB.
Hampshire Department of Corrections has immediate openings for corrections officers. Apply today.
Halloran is focusing right now on the Antonio Brown situation. Bob, under the umbrella of I'm not shocked, I'm not shocked.
No, it's not shocking. I think a lot of Patriots fans could have seen this coming when the civil suit came to light. The Patriots didn't do anything at that time because it was not a criminal case and innocent until proven guilty and all of that. But it's the tweets that Antonio Brown sent out on Wednesday night to a potential witness or another accuser that could be seen as intimidating. That's when I think the league was about to get involved, because that is a violation of the NFL's conduct policy to intimidate a witness or an accuser. Instead, the league did not get involved, as I understand it. At this point, the Patriots stepped in and they released Antonio Brown, finally saying to themselves, enough is enough.
Yeah. You know, Bob, he had, and just from my observation, he seemed to have sucked the life right out of that locker room. Every waking moment, people were talking about Antonio Brown and not about football and the Patriots and whatever.
The Patriots get so much credit for being able to push distractions aside and keep their focus on the next opponent and the next big game. But this one was very different. While Tom Brady and Bill Belichick refused to answer any questions about Antonio Brown, all the rest of the teammates, each day that they were in the locker room, were asked about Antonio Brown. And they said nice things, that he was a good teammate, that he was working hard, and that he was an explosive wide receiver, those types of things. But yeah, I do think it was becoming a distraction in the locker room, and it could be a divisive thing for a team to try to deal with, where some players might support him more than other players, and that's the kind of distraction that doesn't work in a football culture.
Bob Halloran.
Okay, and there you go. Antonio Brown released from the Patriots. And the Red Sox, they play tonight at 7:10 p.m. Boston Red Sox at Tampa Bay Rays. And you can watch it on NESN and Sun. And that does it for this Friday evening edition of Sports with Riley King. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Friday evening. I'll see you back here tomorrow night with another edition of Sports with Riley King. And I'll see you on Saturday morning for your full report of the scores and highlights of the game, high school football games that played on Friday night. So be sure to see that in the morning. Have a wonderful night and bye, everyone.